What the hell happened to my chat window? That's no good. Can't keep track of chat if that goes away. Dogs. Oh, there it is. Now it's back. That was weird. Booted up OBS and the chat thing wasn't working. Okay. Hello, everyone. Today is going to be a little quiet, little low energy because I'm very tired. Might have a little eensy bit of a headache, but it's all good. It's because yesterday I had a lot of fun. Yesterday was one of the best days I've had in years, but I'm very tired after the fact.
The journey so far.
Yeah, catch me up on what happened last time.
In the foundry, a powerful guardian. Its heart corrupted, its purpose thwarted. Only life can drive back such sorrow. Adard was lost, and darkness came upon the horsemen.
Right. So, Forged lands are all fucked up, but we got the corruption is all dealt with. I had a bunch of side quests I was wanting to do that I kind of got lost and wasn't able to figure out where to go. So let's just double check this. Right. Tree of Life is the main quest. These are all... Find and kill Gorwood. I did find and kill Gorwood, so that's done with. So, Baith here is somewhere in this area still. What's that marker? Wait. Is this like Diablo-esque, where if I fast travel the town, it makes a little waypoint of where I left from, so I can go back there real quick? That's handy. Okay. The map says that this Baithir thing is here. Wow. Well, this is wrong. Yep. Ah. Okay. Right. No, this doesn't... I could already get to this before. I remember in order to get down to that little place where I first saw the big fire bat, had to, like, I had to drop down a hole. But I don't remember where the hole was Hello, Lee. Hello, Gray Fox. I'm doing good. Very, very tired, but I'm good. It's more in this room. This wasn't it. Doing my best to make sense of what this side quest is asking, but I am somewhat lost, I think. Yeah, hold on, give me a... Is that better? This... No, it still has the desktop audio set lower. I swear, I had the volume at a good level the last time I streamed this, and I haven't changed anything. How about now? Does that sound better? I am also just a little bit quiet today myself, because I sort of wore my voice out yesterday.
Show me the way.
This bird is useless. Doesn't tell me anything. Right, that leads outside. Oh, okay, hang on. This is it. This room. This is the big area I was looking for. Where was it? Is this... No, wait. Yeah, for real. Like, there's supposed to be scythes, but he holds them backwards. Because he's a fucking loser edgelord. Like, everyone in this franchise is a loser edgelord. Right. Where's my spooky ghost hand? There we go. Alright, is there a particular... I've got to get the timing right to hit that other one. Yes. Alright, well that's the battle music. Oh, hello! Oh, shit. Oh, what? Oh? Okay. This, Strife's supposed to be the funny one who likes humans? I think so, maybe. I know he's a cowboy, and everyone keeps taking his guns. That's what I know about Strife. Oh, well, not a whole lot of health. Oh, shit, no, I didn't want to... Hold on, does that reset its health if I fall off like that? Because it wants me to grab the ledge here and hang in order to avoid the fire breath and the charge, but getting death to do that is inconsistent. Here, see, like this. Alright, throw your little tantrum. Then once the fire's gone, I can climb back up. And now I can fight the enemy. Alright, well that was easy. Wow. Special kill animation and everything. Bathyr's Talons. Found within the very belly of the beast, these scythe blades have festered for millennia within Bathyr. The enchanted blades fuse themselves with her own attributes, creating a weapon of legendary status. Its previous owner is unknown, but the blade's craftsmanship is unequaled, allowing it to sever with the utmost precision and savagery, whilst burning flesh from bone. Yeah, the small platform is very Moonlight Butterfly. Level 15, huh? And they're not even as... It requires level 15, but they are weaker than the ones I already have. Than my possessed scythes. Because, let's see. Big crit modifier and this special Bathyr's Fire trait, but lower base damage by a huge margin. Sorry, I've got the puppy up here with me, and he's shoving his whole head in the water bucket, and I'm wondering, did it run out of water when I wasn't looking? Hold on a minute, I gotta check. Yes, so Bosco did in fact manage to tip over his water bucket and dump it all over the floor, thus leaving him with no water left to drink. And so he was shoving his whole head into his bucket, trying to find more water. He's a good puppy, but he's supposed to be smart. Everyone tells me, oh, he's so smart. Oh, he has such potential for training because he's so smart. I don't know, have you seen some of the shit he does? Alright, I killed the 2 wanted critters in the Forged Lands. So let's go talk to Thane and see if I can get a reward. Bathier's
will
dead.
trouble you no longer.
Then an age of blood and claw has ended. But you still have more to prove. That you survived this trial is a sign of your power. And that your wounds lie deeper than flesh.
Whatever, man.
God has passed into the earth.
Then we have lost one of our greatest allies. Now, what will you kill next?
I think I've already got all the moves he teaches. Let's double check just to be sure. Okay, yeah, this trainer has no more moves to teach me. I've learned all your moves, old man. Alright, the only remaining side quest in this region is the, this one. Which I can't track on the mini-map. Which requires me to, like... Okay, so, what was it? I found a piece of the guy in the fjord. I found a piece of him in the Charred Pass. Or no, in the... Yeah, over here in the Scar. I remember someone said that there's a piece in the Banewood, so I guess I'll look around there. Because I'm curious what this... What all this guy has going on if he's making me go through all this hullabaloo. To find it. Both to find him and then find his missing limbs. They're the chunks of this giant, like, animated statue guy. He fell asleep, and then his limbs detached and wandered off without him. So the side quest is to find his missing limbs and wake them up so that they'll go back to him, or something. So, I was told that there's like a chunk of him in each major section of this region. And I want to try and wrap up this last side quest before I progress into the next region. Because I don't remember ever doing it. And I hope there's like, I don't know, some kind of like lore or something? Some kind of like, something to make this worthwhile. Anyway, how's everyone feeling today? As I may have mentioned it before, I'm very tired. Aha. Oh, what's it? There we go. Yeah, that's how it be sometimes. You know, you take a nap, and then when you wake up, you've been dismembered. Happens to the best of us. Happens to the worst of us. Happens to even the average. It's a plight that everyone has to deal with, really. Alright, I don't see... I feel like I've got... Oh, here it is! See, there it goes. Alright, so there's one left. So that's the one from the Banewood. Right, I found one down there. Found one there. And I found one here. So I'm willing to bet the last one's going to be somewhere up in this area. Forcefully reminds me of Thresh. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely got that aesthetic. With the kind of greenish fire like that. It's a cool horse, though. Thresh is a cool character. Like, if you had to rip off, if you had to take inspiration from a League character, you can't go wrong with Thresh. Thresh is fucking cool. I remember when Thresh first got added to League. Those are some wacky times. Interesting time to play support. I played League for a bit, and I bounced around a couple different roles trying to figure out, like, what role do I want to fill, you know? Never played League, just interested in some of the character designs. That's the best way to do it, honestly. Don't play League of Legends, just look at the cool character designs. Just keep it that way. The one thing I just knew I didn't like playing in League was carry. I did not like playing the attack damage carries, or marksmen, or whatever they ended up calling them. Because I hated last hitting. I think last hitting is the worst mechanic that's ever existed in anything ever. So instead, I decided I'm going to play a jungler. Or I'm going to be a support, where I don't even have to think about attacking. So last hitting is a thing in MOBAs like Dota, League of Legends, and the like, in which you only get credit for killing an enemy if you deal the finishing blow. So you get gold, which you need to purchase items and upgrades by killing minions. But in order to get the gold, you have to deal the killing blow. So you have to get the last hit for it to count that you killed something and thus get credit and money for it. So part of what goes on in League of Legends and Dota is you have to sit around waiting for the minions to get down to low enough health that you can for sure kill them with one attack to make sure you get credit. It's because Dota was a Warcraft 3 mod, and that was how getting rewards worked in Warcraft 3. But in Warcraft 3, it worked fine because you were sending like a whole army of dudes to go hit something, and they were all counted towards your resource pool. So it didn't matter which of your specific units dealt the killing blow, as long as it was a unit you controlled. But in these MOBAs, you only control the one unit. You don't directly control the minions. And as a result, if the minions get the killing blow, the gold gain doesn't go to any person.
Dinner is served.
It is. It is a bit time-consuming. It's one of the things I did not like about about the genre.
Delicious.
I may just look up where the last limb is. Oh no! In Dota in particular, like the original at least, I don't know if it was kept in Dota 2, was you could finish off your own minions to prevent your enemy from getting the last hit, and thus denying them, like, experience and gold. And it's this whole involved thing that's just like, I really don't care, I just want to attack and do shit. Oh yeah, that would be the worst. I mean, World of Warcraft had a variation of that, which only the first person to attack something got credit for the kill. So what would happen is that someone would attack a monster, and then its name would become grayed out, showing that if you deal any damage, that you can't gain any kind of rewards or resources for it, and it won't count towards, like, any of your quest progression or whatever. Hang on a minute. Let me take a look at this quest. Right, Wandering Stone. Right. Right arm. Didn't see it in the Shadow Gorge. Wonder if it might be up here or something. Not a whole lot of shit is over there. Worth looking at. Worth checking out, at the very least. How the hell has Warcraft survived so long if it plays like that? I couldn't tell ya. Classic vanilla WoW had some fucking weird-ass problems, but because it had Blizzard money and, like, fan loyalty behind it, it could get away with some stupid things. Hold on a minute, I'm just gonna look this up. Darksiders to Orin. Alright, left arm is at the Scar, left leg is in the Baneswood, right arm is in the Shadow... Okay, so it is in the Shadow Gorge. So, wait, did I just walk past it and not notice it? Am I blind? I might be blind. Only thing I like from WoW is the Deathwing trailer, because that was cool as fuck. Yeah, the Cataclysm trailer was fucking dope. Like, if you had to give Blizzard credit for anything, they can make some good-ass cinematic trailers. Oh, here it is. It just blended right into the scenery, and I didn't notice. I was, in fact, blind. Blizzard's biggest problem is that they put all of their money into, like, presentation and like, animation budget, and then didn't put any effort towards anything else. Back in the old days of StarCraft like 1 and Warcraft 1 and 2, the technology wasn't there for fancy high-end graphics and cinematic direction, and they still, like, even those had some, like, decent, like, CGI, like, cutscenes with, like, good sound and visual direction. All the shit happening behind closed doors. Well, yeah, that too. That goes without saying. I just mean more to the point that, like, they just make bad games. Nowadays, at least. They had some good games back in the day, but not so much anymore. That shit with Overwatch 2 is fucking hilarious. Hey, Gator.
Here goes nothing.
Alright, let's put this big guy back together and see what he does. Oh, look at my character model fucking sliding around.
My stone is whole once more. Thank you, fleshling. The makers, I feel their despair. The corruption spreads, fleshling. But perhaps there is still time.
Despair is a powerful force, Orin. And corruption even more so.
True. But there is a weapon against such things. The will of the remaining makers must be rekindled. The will to fight the surrounding destruction. They must be reminded of the wonders we are capable of. Have you heard of the Maker's Chronicle?
I'm afraid not, Old One.
It records our history, our law, our songs. Memory of it has faded, but it cannot be lost. Ryder, it's no mere coincidence that you revived me. We must find the Maker's Chronicle.
We?
I am too large for secret places, but you are nimble and small.
Very well. Where can I find this chronicle?
It's been so long since I held it. I do not know where it lies, but if there is a shaman among the living makers, she will have the answer.
I will return with this chronicle.
Oh, Orin? Yeah. Oh, cool. More excuses to talk to the hot shaman lady. I'll always go for that. Let's see. I would say that I can definitely get where you're coming from, Gray Fox, but I think Orin is a bit too recognizably like Orin has too many recognizable features to be a Shadow of the Colossus boss. Part of what makes the Shadow of the Colossus bosses so like interesting looking is there's kind of abstract and weird. Like you can see a general shape. When you get up close and you see like their features, it's like, oh, this barely resembles anything. This is a bunch of geometric shapes.
What do you seek, Ryder?
The Maker's Chronicle.
I hardly know why you would be interested in the Chronicle, but your intentions matter little. It lies hidden, and even I do not know where.
Is there anything you can tell me?
Well, a lodestone could reveal the location of the Chronicle. You see, the artifacts were hewn from the same stone, and they will strive to be united again. Should you carry a lodestone, it will guide you to the Maker's Chronicle.
Where can I find one?
These stones are precious. They may only be used once. It will be impossible to separate the lodestone from the Chronicle once they are united.
I care nothing for its worth, and a single use is all I need.
Very well, but I need something in return.
Oh my gosh.
There is a dying species known as Shadowleaf. Its seeds have powerful healing properties. Bring me the Shadowleaf seeds, and I will point you to a lodestone.
Fair enough. I will find these seeds.
The creatures roaming the land enjoy eating shadow leaf. You may have to carve the seeds from their bellies. What was old is new again.
Yeah, I'll buy some health potions from you. This is just some... This is some ridiculous, like, chain of silly little errands. Like, alright, find the guy... So you do part of the main quest. It's like, oh, find this lost warden. Then you go and you find the lost warden. Find my missing limbs. So you go find his missing limbs. Oh, we gotta find the chronicle. Okay, how do we find the chronicle? Oh, you need a lodestone. Okay, how do I get a lodestone? Okay, first you gotta bring me shadow leaves. Fucking... It never ends with these people. Alright. Gather shadow leaf seeds from fleshy creatures found on the forge lands. I'm gonna do this later. This is not... I'm not gonna wander around looking for demons to slay until it arbitrarily gives me the 20 bear asses that I need. There's so much filler in my Darksiders anime. Alright, let's go get to this fucking tree. That big one way in the distance. The one that is actually a JPEG, part of a background. I'm pretty sure this is what... Right, the whatchamacallit, the tree is how you get to, it's how you open up, like, travel to new regions. That is from what I remember. And I want to say that the next place is some kind of, like, dead zones? Skeleton land? Or something? Oh, wow! That's some Dark Souls 2 fucking, like, oh, I walked for 10 minutes and we got all the way over there. Need to get the Frenzied Flame up in here for this tree. I don't know, Frenzied Flame. I don't know about that Frenzied Flame. What? Okay? Why? Wow, this really does remind me of World of Warcraft. I just got fucking flashbacks to, like, filling out and exploring the map and just getting experience and leveling up just from doing that. Oh, okay, here, it's the Tentacle Yowie. Watch out! Tags, male on tentacles on male.
And so you have come, bearing your sin like a badge of honor. What do you seek, Pale Rider?
The return of mankind.
To a barren planet shorn of life. Oh, humans are weak and simple. They would not survive this resurrection, nor do they deserve it.
That is not ours to judge. I do this to spare war from the Council's punishment.
And what of the Nephilim? Would you save but one and not the rest?
The Nephilim are a threat to the balance.
If we had taken Eden, none of this would have happened. Yet you rode against us. Slaughtered our flesh, then bound our souls.
Wait, so this
in
guy
your
is a
amulet.
Nephilim?
Who are you?
I think you know. Once, you called me brother.
Absalom.
I have forsaken that name. Now, I am corruption. The day you raised your scythe against us, I was born, and soon I will be all. The tree of life has fallen to my darkness, from withered root to fruitless limb, and even death himself will not escape it.
Huh. You kind of fucked up, Death. Maybe you should have just
What
destroyed the
defines a
Nephilim.
soul?
like the council told you.
Some call it the spark within that fights the darkness, that burns for life itself. But what of Death, who became the Reaper on the day he slaughtered the Nephilim? He killed his brother, his comrades, and Absalom.
Death! Why do you slay your own?
The Nephilim have no claim to Eden.
There are realms for angels and demons. Why not for us?
Eden belongs to man.
It belongs to those who take it!
The eons have not answered the question.
Nidhogg is supposed to be tree, not corruption. Well, that's... Nidhogg is supposed to be chewing on the roots of Yggdrasil, and this is not Yggdrasil. This is legally distinct.
That one moment. Begot corruption. And crowned him Kinslayer.
Wait, this is kind of suggesting like there's already some kind of nasty evil stuff that just grabbed Absalom in the moment.
The bitter victory could not be undone.
Or was he just so fucking salty that he just manifested this new evil into existence from nothing?
Ah, the Pale Rider. Isn't it
Here's
odd
the
that
goat
so
guy.
many
I remember
come
this
here by
guy.
your hand? And yet you so rarely visit the Dead Kingdom.
I had no plan to visit this wretched place. I sought the Tree of Life. I found it. Now I'm here.
The tree has no destination, my friend. Only a portal to other worlds. If the tree is what you
Welcome
seek,
to World of the Dead.
then
Corruption
you
existed
have
before, if I remember
arrived.
correctly.
That I have been betrayed.
Not so hasty. The tree is wise beyond imagining. If it brought you here, then here is where you belong. Perhaps I can help.
What's your name, the goat man?
You would be wise to heed me. I have a merchant skill to grant your deepest desire.
This guy's a Star Wars character,
Tell
you know?
me, Ryder, what do you seek?
I would redeem
Like I've
my
seen
brother,
some
restore
fucking
balance.
gameplay of the Jedi
Yes,
Outcast
I
Jedi
have
Survivor,
heard the tale.
and this guy looks like he
Your
would
brother
fit
rode
right
the
in next to
local
those
Eden,
fucking freaks.
And mankind paid the price.
Guard your tongue, merchant.
I give no judgment, friend. Only pass on that which I have been told. You were right to seek the tree, but it is only the gateway. What you seek is the Well of Souls.
The Well of Souls can restore humanity.
And more. The well channels the dead into this kingdom from every world, above and below. It is
He does
also
kinda
how
sound like Yoda.
souls are brought back
Hello,
into
Mr. LaRoque.
creation
Thanks for
when
joining
they
us.
are ready to be reborn.
Oh, and hey, Zelkaja, thank you too.
You still haven't said what you are.
The history of my people was burned to ash along with our world. Forgotten even by those who destroyed them. Now, only the smoke remains. We were not the first, nor will we be the last. It is the way of things.
The way of things is balance.
And what balances life? Nothingness. Or corruption. Eventually, it consumes us all.
So it would seem. None of this explains what you're doing here.
I am merely a humble merchant with a taste for the finer things. In life and in death.
Looks like Pan
I
from
am
the rebooted
Ostagoth,
Castlevania.
and it would amuse me to offer you my wares.
Ostagoth. Oh, that's a cool name.
Tree of Death, portals to other worlds. I know none of this. How is it I have remained so blind, or does your tongue only spit lies?
Much was kept from the Nephilim, and from the Four.
Why?
Because you were
Power
fucking
must be
everything up.
tempered with ignorance.
If the Nephilim knew the true nature of the tree, all would have perished. I forsook the Nephilim, became a warrior for the balance, even killed my own people. I protect these worlds, you and the tree, yet still I remain in the dark.
Forsaken, yes. Forgotten? No. The Nephilim live on in you. But what do I know? I am but a simple merchant.
What if I wish to return to the Forge Lands?
The Tree of Life has many portals, Rider. Some may help you retrace your path.
Oh,
Many
all right.
portals are closed, but the ones to the Forge Lands remains open.
So that one on the right there, I presume.
Browse to your heart's content.
I saved up all this money and I still can't buy a damn thing. Okay, so this guy sells equipment. Anyone who buys equipment in a Diablo-like game is a fucking chump. But excuse me. Oh, hey, Gray. Got both Grays in here. Gray Fox and Gray Envy. And I'm being squished. Thanks. Thanks for that. Thank you. Potion. Alright, he sells it all. Ostagoth has got what you
Pretend
need.
that I believe you. Where should my search begin?
You must scale the Serpent's Peak and summon the Eternal Throne. There the Lord of Bones slumbers. He will guide you to the well, or he will have your soul. Before you go, horseman, consider this. My people may be lost, but their relics yet remain. You may come across them in your travels.
Oh boy,
They are
another
worthless
collectible.
to most, but valuable to me. Return them, and I will trade relic for coin.
Alright, so we gotta find the Boner Lord. Alright, so presumably this is our main progression tracker. Like, I'm gonna say we're gonna need to find 2 keys and then fight a number of bosses that represent these 3 faces that are on the big door. And that's how we're gonna get in there into that big door to finish the game. Just a hunch. Alright, those are demon statues.
I have to go alone.
These doors built for giants. It was built to be impressive. Oh, these are statues of the hot shaman lady with a bird, so that takes us back to her place. Those look like those might be angels, so I'm guessing that goes to angel territory or wait, no. Hold on. These have wings. This is the gateway to Angel Town. The place with the hooded figures must be someplace else. Or wait. Oh, the hooded guys are here, so maybe... Oh, I see what they did here. They copy-pasted this format into all of the places, didn't they? And just the portal for the one you're already in remains deactivated or something. That's my guess. Alright, let's see what this Boner Lord has to offer. I remember this is the part of the game that I checked out. As in, I just kind of gave up and didn't care anymore. I was somewhere into this region where I just stopped caring. So, I have a much better feeling about the game now compared to then. And I hope that carries through. Look at that giant skeleton in the background. Like we were saying, is the door made for giants? Probably, I guess so, but even that door was too small for a dude of that size. Go on a hunt for the dead generals. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds familiar. What's gonna attack me as I cross this bridge? Anything? Is this game supposed to take place in the modern day? Yes, but this is a different world. We're not on Earth right now. This is a different world entirely. War is off having his adventure in, like, regular human Earth. After the apocalypse destroys mankind. Which I wish they did more with. The urban fantasy setting of, like, Earth after Armageddon is really cool, and I feel that the first game does not use it enough. Alright. Oh, you can... I figured I'd need, like, some kind of fancy key for that. Cool. Anyway, skill points, what have I got? You know what? Yeah, let's just go all in on this fucking critical hit chance. So now I've got my powerful boys that I can summon to help me. And then I can hit the other button to give myself a big old crit boost. No idea where I'm going, by the way. Like, I'm just kind of going until something happens. Okay, what do we got over here? Whoa, that icon was freaking the hell out. Alright, is this a puzzle of some kind? Do I have to find a lever? No, this appears to be completely empty. How peculiar. Yeah, I heard that that's what Darksiders 3 does, is Darksiders 3 you play as Fury, who is the lady of the four. And she goes to investigate a different part of ruined Earth, I believe, and she ends up finding human survivors. I don't know anything more than that. I just know that she has, like... I just know that she wields a whip, and she has, like, sort of a femme, like, version of the Watcher helping her out. Like, you know how, War had his weird, BDSM thing going with Mark Hamill, the Watcher? Well, I guess Fury has, something similar going on, but, I guess she's in charge with her version of with her femme Watcher. I don't really know. But I'm interested to see what happens with that, because, yeah, women. Oh, look at all the little skulls light up as I approach the door. How cute. It's complicated. Trademark. We'll just leave it at that. Lair of the Deposed King. Angry Armored Starfire. Yeah, I can see the resemblance. Lair of the Deposed King. The Deposed King was one of those bitches that that Thane wanted me to kill. So let's see if we can find this bastard. Wow, this is involved, ain't it? Ugh. Aha. I gotcha. Oh, come on. Did I just not get high enough there or something? The tomb of the deposed King Charles. I wish. Yeah, fucking tomb raid the British monarchy. See how they like it. Okay, no. Go. There we go. That was easy. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, cool! A key! A skeleton key! I haven't found the door yet! Okay, cool, thanks. Glad to just have that ahead of time. I really do need to get a mod that gives Death fucking cat ears in his tail. I can't stop seeing him as a fucking edgy fucking Mikote player. Like, he has all the energy of a bitchy cat boy. And it's just so fucking funny. Well. Oh hey, the ice skeletons from the beginning of the game. They're back. And they're still fucking chumps. Okay, so that's not very good as a launcher because it throws them behind him. Only Catboy that comes to mind is Grahatia. Yeah, if you haven't played, like, played FF14 yourself a whole lot, and you haven't encountered a lot of Mikote, like, players, you might not, that's probably how you would feel, but, like, if you're on Twitter enough, if you just, like, hang around in cities enough, you'll see fucking people that play, like, male Mikote, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Like, a friend of mine, LC, he sometimes shows up in the chat. He plays a male Mikote, and yeah, I see the resemblance. I see the resemblance between his character and fucking Death here. And I say that with all the affection in my heart. Like, LC is a sweet guy, and he's a very fun to interact with, but like, he does have the Catboy energy. And all that comes with that. And I see all of that in Death. Also, Graha is like a different on a different level than other Catboys. He's his own beast. God, speaking of FF14, I'm so fucking excited for patch 6.4. Like, next week, it's just gonna be all FF14. Like, that's all I'm gonna be playing next week. Like, I'll stream the new patch content, and that's it. And those will be some long-ass streams, because I can spend a long time playing 14. Oh, look at these funny little bugs. I heard the weird noise of a potion. I see a lot of catboy energy in death is not a sentence I thought I would ever hear. I never expected to be saying it. It hit me like square in the chest as I was playing this game and seeing the way that that Death like moves, how he talks, the way he, all of his animations, like with like climbing on walls and stuff. Like it's like, oh, he's a fucking catboy. Like down to the. All right. Oh, so also specifically, you see the way his hands are, where he's kind of making like these, like not quite a clenched fist, but they're almost like claws. That's what male Mikote do in 14. All male Mikote do that with their hands, where they stand with this kind of like weird claw grip. Relic of Etugoth. Common relic of the House of Etugoth. Noble family with strong ties to magic. Sell this to Ostagoth for your reward. Oh, so these are just the artifacts of the Fallen Legion from the first game. Like literally, they have different looks, slightly different decorations, but even has the same like shape as the other artifacts. All right, what am I gonna fight in here? What's gonna come out of the floor and attack me? Oh, there's a big old dude in here. He's like invisible. Death in general, being a catboy, is something you don't realize being true despite it constantly staring you in the face all the time. There was a skeleton in that box. What do we... Hold on. No, didn't want you to climb up, Death. Wanted you to wall run. Oh, that's a spike pit, all right. There we go, that's better. Oh, boatman coin. Why are you giving me that tutorial prompt again? Also, I gotta say, that's a really shitty spike pit. Look at how much open space there is between those. With how nimble Death... Like, look at that big pile of skulls there. You could land on the big pile of skulls and there's no spikes there. That is not a particularly threatening spike pit. Like, granted, I wouldn't want to fall into one, but that's a very survivable death pit. And that's not what you want from a death pit. You don't want your death pit to be easily survivable. Imagining Death slowly knocking glass off your table while maintaining eye contact. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Wait, this is a spike pit for very tall people. I wonder what the deal is with those weird, like, invisible enemies. Because I encountered one of those earlier in the Forge Lands. It's like all like silhouetted. Okay. Oh. A coin. How do I get coin? I don't see a way to get over there. Anyway, what does it want me to do with this funky crystal? Do I attack it? Oh yeah, I just attack it. Okay. Okay, more icy skeletons. Bring it on. Yeah, of course, obviously smack the fragile-looking crystal. that's right. This hammer I got, its gimmick is that it what is it? Gains more bonus damage from from my strength stats. So this thing will be fucking crazy go nuts with my strength boost thing and all that extra crit chance. Soul Arbiter's Sacred Scroll. Follow these coordinates to uncover a secret within the Soul Arbiter's maze. South, south, west, north, north. Okay.
I cannot.
I don't know what any of that means. Why did I get that? What is the Soul Arbiter? Why does the Soul Arbiter have a maze? That was a whole lot of words I don't understand.
I cannot.
I mean, I kind of have a maze. I live on a derelict spaceship that I try and lure people to, but I've got a maze, sort of. It's got lots of malfunctioning doors and exposed wires. Yeah, that's a whole bunch of words I don't understand. Yeah, that's Darksiders. It really is.
I cannot.
No, it's part of my lore, Zelkaja. Gosh, you claim to be a fan, and yet have you even read my lore document about my backstory? Is this the deposed king? Wait, you're just one of the big ice skeletons from the first game, but like bigger. Wow! Thanks for lying to me, video game. Alright, so if I attack his shield, he does a riposte. Alright, so I have to wait for his hammer to get stuck before I can actually hit it. Yeah, okay, he perfect blocks that every time. No matter where I attack him from. Come forth, my psionic warriors! Okay, if he's mid-animation attacking something... Oh, wow. That was a generous hitbox. Hey, Dreamer. You showed up just in time to watch me eat shit. Great job. Perfect timing. Yeah, he just did all the damage. So, alright, so I have to attack him either when he is attacking... It keeps giving me the RT to like, oh, you can grapple. If I tried to grapple him and he immediately blocked my attack. Very He's got a lot of defense, don't he? Okay, yeah. Huh, piss off, I was hitting the dodge button there. Alright. Something... It feels like I'm missing something here. So you want me to use Reaper mode? Because I will, I'll do it. Alright, that didn't seem to do anything either. Oh, piss off! What was that? Like, alright. He's flashing yellow, which says to me that he's taking, like, he's got, like, armor or something. Oh, fuck off with that! What is that? I feel like I'm supposed to do something to break this armor off, but the game's not giving me any clues. Like, it says, oh, Ghost Hand, jump over to him. I tried that and he immediately riposted me. What? Fuck off with that. Come on. I did, in fact, try to do the Ghost Hand while his weapon was stuck. It didn't do anything. Like... Yeah, see? Oh. Oh, fuck yourself. Alright, this is... It seems that my only option is to just wait for his thing to... Wait for him to get his weapon stuck so I can hit him. If there is some kind of trick to this that I'm missing, the game has done a very bad job of explaining it. Because... Oh, fuck off with it. Motherfucker. Like, am I just under-leveled or something? Because this doesn't feel right. Let's see, I know there's different damage types. Does it want me specifically to have a fire weapon for this guy? Because if so, that's kind of stupid. Yeah, no, this is a very poor showing of the game's strong points. This is a pretty fucking lame. Alright, come on, do your shit. Oh. Oh my god, look at that damage! What? I'm still taking damage. Yeah, it seems that literally everything in this game that is not pure physical damage applies a damage over time effect. Because he froze me, and that just took off, like, 70% of my health while I was frozen. So, yeah, I know this is an optional boss. That doesn't mean that it being bad is okay. Like, the idea that, oh, you don't have to do this doesn't mean it's okay that it's fucking bad. Okay, I'm underleveled, then why was I able to get to this point so easily? Why was there nothing stopping me from getting in here, and all the enemies were complete jokes? Like, saying, oh, you're underleveled, oh, this is optional. It doesn't change the fact that I was able to get here this early and this easily, and this just feels bad to do. What is it? I'm level 14? Like, I was going in here, and the skeletons I was fighting were level, like, 15, 16, 17, and I was still killing them in, like, a single combo. So you can't tell me, oh, you're underleveled, when this doesn't feel like I'm underleveled. That just feels like a bad boss. Here I was saying, oh, this is gonna be a pretty relaxed, low energy stream. Here I am getting fucking pissed off. Oh, I can definitely see it being done. This is just, that was not fun. That was fucking lame. And I'd rather not fight a boss that fucking sucks. Like, if all it's gonna be is just a numbers game of... you have to have arbitrary stat numbers to get through his armor or whatever, then I'm just gonna fucking do it later, when I have bigger number. Because I had the patterns down well enough, it was just a matter of, like, the game wants bigger numbers. And, like, that's what I was talking about when I was saying, like, what turned me off of this game and its loot system the first time I played it was shit like that, where I'm good enough at the game that I can beat all these other, like, things. It's just, like, numbers are the only thing holding me back. It feels bad. Okay, what the fuck is this now? Is there any place here that has, like, hard progress? Yeah, same, Dreamer. Okay, let's go this way, I guess. I don't fucking know. Okay, what is this fucking area about? Yeah, exactly. How many times do I have to dodge that exact same attack pattern before it just becomes stupid? Okay. And, okay, a door here. Okay, fine. Yeah, I can tell that I'm lacking some kind of tool. This wants me to have a device or a doohickey of some form. That room with the 2 treasure chests, I could, yeah, I can definitely understand that issue with Monster Hunter. Personally, I'm okay with Monster Hunter. I didn't mind it there, but because Monster Hunter always just felt like more of a slower game in general. But even with the current games, like with Rise and Sunbreak and all that stuff, I still don't like the amount of numerical, like, min-maxing that it wants. Like, Monster Hunter, to me, sort of, like, peaked at a specific level, where it's just like, what's... Hold on, what's it doing here? Give me this. Oh? Okay. And that's something I can climb on. Alright, we got some treasure. Fuck that thing. Alright, they're throwing health potions at me that I can't use. Okay. Ah! I got it now. Give me that shit. Wait, is it inert? Is it not gonna blow up on its own? Yeah, death needing to grind is the stupidest thing in the world. Fuck! No, let me get across! Death's keep up with the game. If it stops grinding for 1 second, I'll beat the shit out of it. Alright. Okay. I'm confident I can make this work somehow. I don't know if this is intended, nor do I particularly care at this point. I think I can make this work. I just need to get the right angle for it. Oh, perhaps... No? Does he want me to daisy chain the stupid things together? I didn't like these puzzles in the first Darksiders. Why would I like them here? We need games for every single writer. Death War already have theirs. Well, there is one for the... So, first of all, Dreamer, you have to understand that Darksiders is dumb, and instead of, like, famine and pestilence, we have strife and fury. And so, Fury already has her game. There we go. There, I got it. Well, I don't think there's a Darksiders 4. Instead, Strife got relegated to a twin-stick shooter. Yeah, I want to play a Pestilence video game in which it's a city builder. It's a city unbuilder in which you're trying to distribute your plagued grain and diseases, develop new diseases in order to destroy civilization. No, not quite Pandemic. Pandemic is on the right track, but not quite. Wait. How the fuck do I get back across? Oh, right, with the wall stuff. Also, Dreamer, we were discussing earlier. I think that that Death here has Catboy energy. Do you agree? Well, that was weird. Alright then. I've been saying that, like, it's in kind of the ways that he moves, a lot of his mannerisms. Also, look at his hands. Look at his hands. He does the exact same weird claw grip that male Mikote do in FF14. And just the way he climbs on shit reminds me of a cat. Like, see, look at this, look at this. Look at how he slides down this wooden post. Watch, watch. He digs his fucking fingernails and just lets him slide down with his little fucking claws. He's a cat shredding the curtains. That's how he slides down fucking posts. This man needs a fucking scratching post. Oh, yeah, see? He's a cat. Death is a fucking cat boy. I've seen cats rip curtains like that. Yeah, exactly! That's what I'm saying! Alright, there's some kind of doohickey behind here. Maybe I'll have to, like, open up some kind of secret passage. Oh, it's up there. I gotcha. Where's my freak-ass ghost hand? Aha, I gotcha now. Wait. Ah! Now that's Fury. Strife is the cowboy. Also, if any sort of artist decide to make Pestilence hot on purpose, you'd get the absolute most demented and simultaneously inspired feet and armpit fetish character in the world. You're so right, Dreamer. God, and it just makes me all the more mad because, like, the devs of this series were asked, hey, why did you go with Fury and Strife instead of, like, Pestilence and Famine? And their answers were, we didn't think we could make characters that were interesting to play with that aesthetic or, like, theme behind them. And it's just like, that's just coward talk. Like, oh, war and death, yeah, that's easy to make into a edgy 90s-inspired fucking action game character. But, oh, Pestilence and Famine, oh, that's too complicated. Fucking Chainsaw Man has beaten your asses, guys! Okay. I don't think I can do anything with that. Not right now, anyway. Wait. Was all that just a really elaborate door? Was that just a big loading sequence? Oh, hold up. New possessed scythes? Or are these the ones I had before? Oh. Oh, these are the other ones I was looking at. Never mind. Still not high enough level to use the Mace Maxims. What would Famine fight with? I don't know. I would say you could get mileage out of, like, giant, like, dining utensils as weapons. With Famine, I think you'd have to play with the idea of absence. Like, I think Famine should be a sorcerer that creates black holes. You should play with the idea of famine is the lack or absence of things, and so their fighting style would revolve around taking things away. So yeah, like Dreamer's saying, like debuffing or reducing stats or depriving the enemy of certain of advantages, or perhaps like what I was saying, like playing with like removing things from the world, like removing space, or because famine is just there ain't nothing there. And Pestilence is super easy. Pestilence, you make just a Necromancer character. Play with, have a dot character that uses diseases. And then you can get all kinds of, like, gross body horror stuff. Like, yeah, with insects. Yeah, famine is absence, but also desire and longing born from it. Yeah, hurt and longing that comes from the lack. Yes. Also, where the hell am I going? I haven't been... As usual, I have not been paying attention to what I'm actually doing in this game, because, like... LOL and Lamau. Why would I ever pay attention to what's happening in Darksiders? This game is silly. Goofy-ass game. Defense and crit damage, that's not bad. Anyway, my map. Where's my map? Wow, this place is fucking big. There's the Soul Arbiter's Maze. Okay, so I came from up there. I went here. Serpent. Okay, I went through here. That's the breach. That was the little mini dungeon I went through. I made a right on that bridge. And I guess I'm going this way, and that's critical progress. Phariseer's Tomb. No, it's not Yggdrasil, Dreamer. This is the discount, bootleg, legally distinct world tree that connects the realms. Here we are in the land of the dead. So? Dead shit can be cool. I love the undead, but you have to do something interesting with the undead aesthetic. At least, like, look at vampires. At least vampires are, like, classy with it. Usually. There's some fucking lame-ass goddamn vampires out there.
Over here.
Hello, Vulgrim. What do you got? Anything new? Or are you still selling gacha? Yep. Vulgrim out here selling his loot boxes. What would be more terrifying than a symbol of pure, radiant, inextinguishable life in a land of the dead? Would be more terrifying than a symbol. I know that is a good idea. That is a cool idea. I'll give you that. What's this? Oh, this looks important. Death, was that really necessary? Other people need to use that bell. Also, since when did your Reaper form ever have, like, any kind of lava or heat thing that it, like, cauterized, melted through the bell? Okay, why did you... Oh, there's 3! I thought there were just 2. There's 3 worms. Maybe more. How many worms does this floating sky palace even have? Find the Eternal Throne, and now get to the throne room. Well, okay, I guess. Yeah, that's what I've been saying. Hey, where's my mini-map? How am I supposed to find treasure chests if I don't have my mini-map? Alright, there's that. Get it this way, I guess. Yo, Boner Lord, your fucking boat's like falling the fuck apart. Death, why? Did Death just like... What happened there? Oh, hey, LC. What was that? He just... What... Death, what are you doing? Okay, so... Alright, I'm gonna have to time this so I land on the what's it. Like that, yeah. Okay, is there another... Is this gonna come over to me? Alright, this one sits still, okay. Imagine being the guy who has to fix all this. Oh, subcontracting on the Eternal Throne must be like a nightmare. You know, that's why it's falling apart. Boner Lord can't get anyone that's willing to work in these conditions. And he's not willing to stop, like, the... He's not willing to park to, like, let anyone come aboard. It's like, alright, so you want this fixed, right? Yes! Okay, so you're gonna have to bring you into the... Alright, well, that's the wrong way. That's my fault. I'll take that one. I'll take that L myself. I earned it. Okay, is... Alright, so... Alright, so we climb up here. Ah, there! I didn't see this post. This is what we need. This is PS3. It definitely has the PS2 energy, though. I definitely agree with you. remember seeing ads for TAC. It was not a game I ever played, but I remember always seeing the ads for it. Okay. Hold on, where? Ah, that's a beam below me I can walk on. Okay. What? Where? Gun! Why? Why did you switch to the gun? Why did he have the gun? I didn't use the gun in this sequence, right? Why did he pull out the gun? Why did he pull the gun out? I almost fell because he just decided to whip it out. Oh, fuck. Oh. Yes, I know we're at the Eternal Throne. Alright, what do we got? Hey, bud. What's going with you? I like your armor.
What did the Chancellor send you?
Chancellor?
Well, horseman. I've beaten death once, and I can do it again.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Of course not. You still reek of hope. You couldn't have met the Chancellor.
I like how this guy is going like, I beat death once. It's like, are you sure, bro? You have no organs. You're kind of a skeleton, almost.
Chancellor doesn't sound like much.
For ages, his tongue has dripped venom into the dead king's ears. He all but sits upon the eternal throne, demanding service.
Oh man, the Chancellor is using his authority to get free blowjobs. We gotta put an end to this.
Who are you? I am the Master of Blades, and all that remains of the warrior once called Draven, and the kingdom of man.
Oh, I found one of your things! I found one of your weapons!
Long ago. But I won my freedom in the arena, only to fall beneath the dead king's whip.
Cool. Teach me some moves. Hey, Flipsaw! Alright, so that is what? Alright, during quick fall. Let's see. Enhances axe charge moves by allowing a sweet spot. Hammer training. Okay. Rising upper! Alright, so currently I've got a hammer. Oh, let's see. How much money do I have? I have 40 grand. Dude, if I could learn Buster Wolf in this game, I would. Alright, so mace, axe, hammer, and... Okay, Rift Breaker. Timed wide during impact of heavy power attacks. Follow-up strike to send enemies back. Can be formed after doing Widowmaker, Painbringer, Falling Star, and Gravel Wizard. I forgot that Death has a move called Gravel Wizard. Can I check my move list? I want to be reminded what that thing is. Because I don't fucking remember.
Impressive.
Alright. Alright. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, this thing! The first unique weapon I found. This unique weapon once belonged to the human warrior known as Draven. Gravel. They're getting real pretentious with pocket sand. Why does a dead man need money? How bad is it in the afterlife he needs that much money? For real. Oh, Pathfinder Greaves. Defense up, arcane crit chance, resistance up, and I don't lose any strength. This is a full upgrade. Fuck yeah. We love to see it. Let's see. Let's see if I got anything new I can feed these scythes. Okay. Plenty of low quality shit I can throw in there. Arcane, arcane, strength. Strength is always good. Arcane. Yeah, I'm not going to use those. Alright, what can we upgrade? More strength. And they're still not as good as the old ones. Wait, how? Earlier this wasn't showing as being better, but now it is. What's with that? Did I ever Oh, yeah, I did fully upgrade that one. What do these things look like? Oh, yeah, I've seen those somewhere in World of Warcraft. Gauntlet. Those are not gauntlets! Those are hooks! Man hook hand car door. I mean, yeah, hooks are a cool weapon, but call them hooks. They're not gauntlets. You cannot call these gauntlets. Unfortunately, this is a cool axe, but it outright says that it sucks, which is kind of lame. Like, what is it? Where does it say? This axe does not strike as hard as many other weapons. Instead, it steals life from. Instead, it's they're single-clawed hooked gauntlets. There's no opposable fingers! Those... Alright, so the Chancellor is some nasty-ass bitch that is, Grima worm-tonguing all over, over the dead king. Let me in.
No one disturbs the Lord of Bones without save his Chancellor.
Hi, Grunt from Mass Effect.
A rider? In the kingdom of the dead? No, no, this will never do.
What? Did anyone else see Death's head just kind of like snap into position?
That is not possible. My lord attends his realm. A burden beyond even your ken, horseman.
And what is your use? As a doorstop?
There is but one way to draw him from his slumber. The Gilded Arena. Here mortals are offered a last chance to earn freedom from the grave. A boon that includes an audience with the king. Defeat the arena's champion, and return here with its skull. His Majesty will grant you an audience. And where is this arena?
This is the land of the dead. Where's Aresh Kigal? I think we're trying to find Aresh Kigal right now.
We have already arrived. What is it now?
What does Echidna have to do with your kingdom? Last I heard, she had one of her own.
The Shadow Realm, Isalik, yes. Where the Sisters Sightless spin their webs.
Spider women.
Many of my lord's
Nice.
foes escaped there when his rule was still young. We hunted them down. Echidna herself barely escaped. Perhaps she took shelter here.
Alright, so there is a spider woman hiding somewhere
Your king is not
in
the
this
first
dead
to rule
zone.
here, is he, Chancellor?
There was another, a creature called Argul, too mad to be kept upon the throne. I helped my lord be rid of him, and even destroyed a few of his servants. Tisk, tisk. What would my lord do without me?
Let me speak to the Lord of Bones, and I will spare your champion. And perhaps you as well, Chancellor.
You cannot slay that which is already dead.
I don't know,
But
Death
you're
is pretty good at
welcome
that.
to try in the arena.
Forget what I said about sparing you, doorkeeper. Tell me about the king of the dead.
His reign is eternal. His word is law. And his time is invaluable. I ensure that he need only speak with those who are worthy.
Then you must rarely see him, Chancellor.
Owned.
Do take care in the arenas. Should anything happen to you, I'm not sure if I could live with myself.
Oh, cool, a skill point. Let's see, who, you're saying Dean Domino. Who's Dean Domino? I'm not familiar. Oh, it sounded like a Fallout name. But I am not well versed in the Fallout or its characters. I remember, what was it? Last Saturday when I was playing Alien Isolation, I freaked out when I realized that, Anthony Howell, voice of, Fortuno in 14, and, English, Morgoth in Elden Ring, voices a character in Alien Isolation. What's this thing have to say? Nothing? Yeah, I already got that. Slimy ghoul that 99% betrays you. 99% of the time betrays you unless you very specifically never choose a dialogue option in the entire thing that bruises his ego. Oh right, he got into Arknights too, as the office worker, as depressed office man. Whose name is constantly like slipping me, Muenar or something, right? Alright, so that's the Eternal Throne. I've got my, find the entrance to the Gilded Arena. Shit, it's all the way back there. Also, I think it's kind of weird that I went into that lair of the deposed king earlier. Like, that's the Argol guy that the Chancellor was talking about. And it's weird to me that I didn't even get, like, a proper, like, boss title, like, health bar thing for him, the way I did for some of the other enemies. Yeah, he's very disrespected. He got deposed, after all. Okay, what the hell? Find an entrance to the Gilded Arena. Okay, I'm here. Let me in. Like, I was here earlier just when I was exploring, and there was nothing here. Now the game is telling me to go here, and there's still nothing here. Hello, Belle. Can't wall climb. Am I missing something here? Like, the door is locked. I don't see any, like, switches or anyone to talk to. I wasn't told I had to do anything. You just go to the Gilded Arena. Okay. This is where the Gilded Arena is on the map. I'd like to come in now. What? Go there from the throne? You had to go out from the chamber you were in. Look up. So, like, this way? Oh, look at these guys! What are you talking about? These things are cool. I love these guys. See, look at them. They're very chill. I'm glad that the Boner Lord has like 4 of these big worms. It seems like they need company to have like proper enrichment and stuff. I bet they'd be lonely if he only had the one.
I have wares aplenty, if you have coins to spare. How did you get here?
Oh no, they're not a multi-headed creature. They are 4 separate, distinct worms.
Please, take a look.
A fair price.
Alright, what you got, old man? Goatman. Yeah, all these weapons are ludicrously expensive, and most of them are not even as good as what I already have equipped.
You know where to find me.
Alright, Gilded Arena. Wait. This has the same weird spiral staircase as the last dungeon I was in. What the hell is this? Oh, and now that door locks. Great. Move. When I need to disguise my loading area. Alright, how does it want me to cross this shit? Ah, with the freaky ghost hand. Oh, of course. Wait a minute. There's another chest down there, damn it. I missed it. Alright, you had a sip of a potion. Take that one now. Oh, you can! Dreamer, you can use the death grip for that. Like, that is what I said when I got it. It's like, oh, cool, I have Snatch now, and I can just... Because you absolutely can grab enemies and pull them to you. Yeah, and then we talked about Death's incredible Snatch.
Behold, a challenger enters the arena. But what does he seek? Absolution from death. No! This one yet lives.
Why are these statues talking at me?
He would tell us his cause. Speak, challenger.
I'm here to defeat your champion.
And so all challengers boast.
It's the fucking DS2 skeleton lords.
Their souls burn from existence. And our champion.
Everyone in this game sounds like they drink cigarettes. They do.
Bring out your
It's the beverage of choice in the multiverse.
There is power in this one. Power enough to do as he claims. But our champion is no cur to be summoned at will. You must draw him forth. This altar holds his power. The souls of all he has slain and consumed. 3 anima stones must be placed therein. And our champion will arise.
Oh, okay. So we gotta find some magic rocks. Yeah, seriously. The arena champion doesn't want to fight whenever we tell him to, so you have to incentivize him with a special little treat. I'm gonna fucking bet. I'm just gonna take a stab in the dark and say that this champion of theirs is probably going to be a reused skeleton asset from the first game. You know the big skeleton champion guys from the first game, right? Like Argus, the Argol, the deposed king that I fought earlier, uses the same model. I bet it's going to be one of those guys again. Alright, so this door is locked. It's the PS3 360 era where we have to pad everything out because game time matters more than entertainment. So there's other doors down to the arena, but they're all locked. Yeah, I was kind of getting that feeling going into this. Because, like, I spent, what was it, a solid almost 8 hours just in that first part in the Forge Lands. Like, the Forge Lands by themselves were 8 hours. And that's the first, like, major area of the game. Granted, I did, like, all the side quests there, but still, that's a lot. Like, imagine if it took you 8 hours to get through Undead Burg. Come on. Rotate. Death! Fucking finicky-ass bitch. Yeah, imagine if it took you 8 hours to go from Glass Joe to Von Kaiser. Exactly. I think it's one of those things of they put all that time and effort into the Forge Lands because it's the first area, and it's like, oh, everyone remembers the first part and the last part. So you remember arriving in the Forge Lands and the big climactic, like, set-piece fight at the end of the Forge Lands. And then that's the first part of the game, or some shit. Wow, these have been a whole... Oh, hey! It's open now! Cool. That was definitely the culture back then, but I still won't forgive it. Yeah, agreed. Really digging this JPEG background with the repeating skull, with the repeating spine. Just endlessly repeating spine. Alright, so... Bitch Boy wants some anima stones, and they're not going to tell me where I can get anima stones. Psychomarin. I don't know what that is.
This is no place for all.
Shut up, Death. Actually, no. Let's just fast travel to the Maw. What do you mean currently unavailable? Fuck yourself. Yeah, do this thing. Doesn't tell you how to do that thing. Why is fast travel currently unavailable? Tell me why. I have fast travel. It's not because of enemies. I've fast traveled near enemies before, so that's not it. God. I fucking spent all that time in Okami with Issen telling me, no, you can't fast travel right now because I fucking said so. And now this. Okay, I'm away from enemies. Can I fucking... Yes! I'd like to fast travel! Alright, so I gotta find these... What were they even called? Animus stones? God. Fucking... FF14 relic grind all over again. Coin. one of Vulgrim's special gacha currency. It's so funny that they... In the first game, like, Vulgrim was like your one ally throughout the game, your merchant buddy that had like fun comments, he gave you fast travel, and then all this other stuff. And then they bring him back here, and it's like, hey, Death, it's me, Vulgrim, your old buddy. We've known each other for a while. You're my best customer. And then his sole existence is to sell you loot boxes. Like, they've got these other merchants, so it's like they clearly intended for merchants to be a thing in this game, and then they take the merchant character that's already established and relegate him to, like, the least important, like, function possible. And I guess it's because they wanted to have a more varied cast, and so they couldn't have Vulgrim everywhere in, like, every major hub. But at the same time, he's the merchant! You had a merchant character! That was so elaborate, Death. Why did you do it to that skeleton like that? Are you sure? Because I investigated all I could in that little arena area, and there was nothing there. Alright, that's another gate that I can't open. Cool. Hey! What? Oh my god. I hit its leash range, and so it's invulnerable as it runs back. Fucking MMO-ass nonsense. Oh, but yeah. Watch, watch. Wait! No! Fucking death with this goddamn gun. Hold on a minute. Can I do something with these stone pillars? Okay. What are people saying? Sure, there's a platform you didn't climb on. Was there? Alright, I'll go back and check. Fuck off! I've fast traveled with enemies around me before. Why are you doing it now? What? It doesn't matter. I'm already paused. Just... Ugh, stupid, stupid shit. Alright, here we go, back to the Gilded Arena. Alright, so... down there was the door. Grab the wheel, Death. Oh yeah, that's intended. Like, it's to prevent you from just spamming dodge with impunity. It's like, oh, you have to be actually careful with your dodge mechanic instead of just leaving you doing it unlimited times. Yeah, Bayonetta does the same thing. you can only dodge 3 times in a row before she kind of stops. On the right. Oh, look at that! That just blended right into the environment. DS3 be like, what if you can roll forever and ever and ever? Yeah, Dark Souls 3. Yeah, I knew what you were talking about, yeah. I noticed that about Dark Souls 3. In all honesty, Dark Souls 3's... Oh, goodness gracious. Dark Souls 3 is my least favorite of the Soulsborne games. Yeah, for real. Dreamer moment. I had my issues with Dark Souls 2, but I liked it way more than 3 overall. Partly, and part of that is just being contrarian, because I kind of got pissed off that people were like praising and complimenting Dark Souls 3 for the same things that they said made Dark Souls 2 bad. And my feeling was just like, well, at least I actually had fun with Dark Souls 2. Oh. Oh, they got ceiling caskets. Oh, look at them big, juicy 2K critical hits. Death having an attack as part of his perfect dodge is cool. I just wish it worked on more than one dodge. Like, you can dodge backwards, left, right, and even like a forward dash. Like a forward dash and such. But it is only backflipping away, like directly backwards, that can trigger the counterattack. And it feels like such a missed opportunity. Like, cause like I use the left and right dodges way more because I want to stay in range so that I can keep attacking. Yeah, really. Like, I tested it a bunch when I first got the move. And I was confused, like, am I just not getting the timing right? Because I know I'm dodging these attacks, and I'm getting it, like, really close, but the thing isn't going off. And then I specifically did the backwards jump, and that finally triggered it. Okay, what's going on here? We got spikes. Ah! Give me that shit. Yeah, come on. Oh? Oh! Looky there! I can just carry it around with me. I'll just steal the puzzle solution! Okay, so where does it want me to put this thing? Oh wait, there's another passage here. I wonder... Oh, I see. I can probably plonk it right down here to keep that pressure plate. Yeah, just like that. I'm a smart cookie. Okay. Let's see, am I able to open a door from this side? That would be helpful. I think I can. Ah, I see. Nope. Get up there. Why did they make the lantern so big, though? Place carried item. Ah, there we go. Alright. There we go. Yeah, I'm enjoying this. Now that I'm actually in the dungeon proper, this is nice. Although I would have liked a bit more direction on how to actually get here, because as I said before, it's like I just completely didn't see any kind of goal I was aiming for when it first gave me the objective. Anima Stone. Imbued with the power to breathe life into sleeping horrors. One of 3 stones required to resurrect the arena champion. Okay, we got little bugs. The little bugs are not that intimidating. Can I just... Alright, I cannot just squish... Okay, I can! God, I hate that that is so inconsistent. It's such a weird thing. Like, the first game had, like, well, when enemies are low on health, you can execute them. Right? Well, what this game does is instead... Whenever you hit enemies, there's a random chance you can trigger the chance to execute. But certain enemies can be executed outright, but it doesn't tell you which enemies can be executed at all times, and sometimes it just doesn't work. It's like, why is it like that? Why did this door open? I mean, I'll take it, but I don't know why it did that. Oh yeah, Majima could beat any of the horsemen. Ah, the good old dungeon map. What? No, I wanna... Oh, there's nothing up there. Okay, fine. Don't give up, skeleton. And look at this dude! Look at this dude just busting it wide open like this. That's terrible, Dreamer. Thank you for saying that. I've done it. I've solved one of your riddles 3. Oh hey, that door is open now. And I have to fight some goons. We're talking about game design, skeleton pussy, you know, the usual. Oh, did this... This door did not open. We saw a skeleton that was busting it wide, is all. Also, I asked it earlier, but we've got quite a few more people in chat since then. How is everyone doing? I said at the beginning of the stream that I was, wait. That door... Wait, hold on. Did we not just get a scene of this door being unlocked? Wait, where do I go now? Wait, another door? Ugh, these places look too similar. Every day I have to search for climbable walls that don't look visually different from any of the other walls. You want bad puns? All right, I can provide bad puns when I am provided with the right material. Okay. Alright, we gotta bomb some shit. Bird is leading me this way. Fuck you, bird. Fuck off. Why is this a wall? Fucking Dark Souls 2 Shrine of whatever the hell. It's especially weird because War could, well, no, War couldn't double jump. War had a glide. No, it's not the Shrine of Amana. I'm thinking of the, what is it? The little shrine that wants you to get the 4 large souls to enter it, so you can get a... Yeah, the Shrine of Winter! That was it! Shrine of Winter is the, like, most ridiculous video game contrivance that's ever existed. Oh, that was a big thing that just flew out of there. What was that? Some kind of weapon? Grim Mace of Ice. That has very big numbers on it. And yet, it has lower damage. Like, look at this, look at this. Here's the Gorewood Maul that I've been using. Secondary weapon, 748. And then I look at this thing with, well, look at all those green numbers, and yet it's 638 instead of 748. That's 110 damage less. Pathfinder Shroud. But what about sights? Any new sights that are... Oh, these ones! Look at these! Lower strength. Same damage, but lower strength. Which will affect the damage of my secondary, so no. Oh yeah, you could jump over the little rock pile in the Shrine of Winter. God, I just remembered back in Demon's Souls. Back in Demon's Souls, there were certain ledges you could climb up. Like, if you just approach the ledge, your character would automatically, like, what is it? Like, shimmy up. It just, like, they never specified which ledges you could, you could clamber, you could shimmy in Demon's Souls. It's just, you could, and they didn't tell you which ones. Alright. Alright, I need a bomb. I need quite a few bombs, I think. No, nothing back there. Ah, whatever. Bosco has one of his toys, and it made a squeaky noise, and it made me laugh. Hold on a minute. These are inert, right? I can... Every single time. Every single time I try and use the ghost hand, and Death just whips out the gun. I'm just like... Like, it was my fault that time, because I didn't need to use the gun for something else, so I had it equipped, but it catches me off guard. Yeah. Got that thing on him. No, no, wait, Death, no! Can I... There, I can grab it again. How nice. Interesting. Don't think I can do that yet, but I'm glad I cleared that up. Can I wall run while I have this? I cannot. Okay. Alright, thank you for joining us, streamer. Always good to have you. I hope you enjoy food. You better enjoy that food. I'll know if the food is bad, and I'll have to take vengeance on whoever's responsible. Yeah, the cowboy bugs meme. Okie dokie. One of them pages. One more, and I can write chapter 1. Is that literally all that was in that room? That's silly. Oh yeah, Bugs totally deserves it. Bugs Bunny is a cultural icon, and he's earned it. Alright, what the fuck's gonna happen when I take the lantern off this switch? Nothing? Really? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, cool! Another Soul Arbiter scroll! I still haven't been there. Still don't know what that's about. Can I actually get... That doesn't seem like I can actually get across that way. Okay, it's just for, grabbing it. Who's the Soul Arbor? Why do they keep leaving their scrolls everywhere? I have no idea! That's what I want to know. Wait. There it is. Alright, so I remember I saw another... right, it was up, I think. So I'm gonna need to... spin this. Go. Now I can bring it up to the tippity top, and there was another statue that wanted to hold a lantern. There we go. And that'll raise the bridge. I did it. I just imagine that those skeleton lords from the arena are like looking from the rafters, going like, "Oh, she's solving our puzzles." Like, ostensibly, they're the ones that hid all these animus shards everywhere that you have to get in order to fight their champion. So it's like, did they just want to, like, watch people do puzzles? What? Oh, there's guys in here. I will say, the combat in this game can be fucking stylish. Like, for all the shit I give it, it can be pretty damn stylish when it wants to be. Alright. Batman beat bugs. With enough prep time? You know what? I disagree. The reason Batman is able to defeat all these villains is because he figures out how they work. Batman's whole thing is he's the greatest detective. The reason he can beat anyone with enough prep time is that he knows how they're gonna act, what their motivations are, so he can figure out the exact thing that counters them. Like, Batman could beat Daffy Duck, because Daffy Duck is easy to goad into making mistakes. But I think that Bugs is unpredictable and chaotic enough that that Batman could not find a way to fucking get the better of Bugs. Superman could beat Bugs Bunny, though, because that's effectively who Mr. Mixelplix is. Batman takes himself a bit too seriously, but Soups is wacky and can be silly enough that he can trick Bugs Bunny, because it's all in good fun. Okay, the other question is, could Batman beat Roger Rabbit? Well, the thing is, Roger Rabbit has... Yeah, the rules of Roger Rabbit is he can only do things if it's funny. So, it's like Arale fighting Vegeta. Arale can only beat Vegeta if it would be funny if she did so. And it's the same way with Roger Rabbit. Roger Rabbit could only beat Batman if doing so would be funny.
I cannot.
I love hearing Bosco squeaking on his stupid whoopee cushion behind me as I'm playing. I'm glad that the puppy is here.
Impossible.
Oh, they're giving me a whole bunch of health potions.
I cannot.
I thinks I'm going to fight the boss. Look, another one! They're just throwing it at me. What breed is Bosco?
I cannot.
He is an Australian Shepherd and German Shepherd mix. He's not even, like, 6 months old. He's baby. Yeah, don't you remember the famous "Start Pounding, Joker" from the old Adam West Batman era? I'm hearing enemies, but I'm not seeing them. Here, actually, if you'll give me a moment, I could bring up some pictures of Bosco. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Because I have been taking so many pictures of this dog. Because he is a good boy, and I love him. I just gotta find him real quick. I have to find one where he's actually, like, looking at the camera, because he's one of those dogs that's, like, he will not look at the camera, ever. You have to get him, like, from the side, or what have you. Oh, here's one that's pretty good, where you can see his face. Okay, hold on, hold on, I'll bring these up. No, wait, not a slideshow. Work with me, OBS. Here we go. Hold on. Oh, these pictures are way bigger than I thought they were. Okay, there. That's Bosco on the left, in his little playpen. On the right is my other dog, Chance. And he's very old. Chance is our old boy, and he's been a good influence on Bosco. And Chance has the patience of a saint. He's being so patient with Bosco. Like, Bosco is like a nuisance so often, like jumping on him and chewing on him and trying to get him to play, and Chance is just like quietly putting up with it. Well, not quite zen. He's not quite zen about it, because he's definitely like, he will snap at Bosco and tell him to piss off sometimes. Right. Hold on, let me resize this real quick. Oh, hold on, I lost it. I've lost the image. Never, hold on. I moved it too far off screen and now it is gone forever. Whoopsies. Alright, now resize this without losing it. Bosco really, really likes to chase brooms. Like, brooms are his favorite toy. Like, if you could grab a broom and you just, like, sweep it a little bit, he will just go for it. And he will grab the broom and he'll drag it off into the grass to chew on it. The broom is his favorite toy. Yes, I'm talking about you, Bosco. Are you getting all upset because I'm saying your name, but not playing with you? Or do you maybe need to go out? You have been up here with me for a while now. Bosco? Yeah, I've got his playpen right behind me. And he's crying because I'm not playing with him. Although I've been going about 3 hours. He might want to go out. So, I think I'll keep going for just a little bit longer, finish up where we are right now. Oh, he's really upset. He really wants to play now. I'll plug a second controller in. No! I don't have a controller durable enough to withstand him. Hold on, what is this guy doing? Well, too late. Doesn't matter now, he's dead. Gamer pump. Okay, alright, this guy has super armor and doesn't really have particularly indicative, like, animation. Like, he doesn't have, like, a super flash when he's about to attack, like those enemies in the Forge Lands. Fuck off with this. Oh my god, I'm eating shit here. Oh. Now that is some ridiculous tracking. Like, y'all saw how enemy swings at me, I dodge, and I'm, like, way away from him, and then he turns and does this huge lunge that homes right in on me. I wanna have a buckler weapon again so I can do the parry. I fucking popped off like crazy when I learned this game had a parry, and then they tie it to a specific weapon type. He's squeaking that whoopee cushion again. I think he's doing this on purpose. He's making the whoopee cushion noise to distract me. Oh, more skeletons. fucking monster mash with all three of my ghouls out. Oh! Red outline, that means it's a possessed weapon. Intelligence characters can't beat comedy characters. Yeah, it's why Batman loses to Bugs Bunny and Roger Rabbit. What? Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, I get you now. Whoa! I got in! Just in the nick of time. Didn't realize that was a time-delayed one. Alright, this is the last goober I need to fight the champion. Oh? What in the fuck? I don't remember this enemy. Yo, Anubarak, is that you? I think this may be the first new enemy design I've seen in this whole game. That was a cool enemy. I'm sure I'm gonna get tired of it real quick when they suddenly get ice powers and I have to fight 3 at once. Hold on. Glad Anubarak got a new job after Blizzard went under. Alright, I don't think he's an intelligence character. On top of that, Dracula snuck into one of Bruce's house parties. And... Huh. I did not think that Dracula would be able to pull one over on Alfred that easily. Okay. Does it work the same way? Because are those... Come on, let me get on there, please. Okay. Oh, and it's just permanently up now. Okay. Alright, what do we got here? Possessed Hammer. Oh, that's a big chunky thing, ain't it? Look at that. Right, what do the numbers look like on this thing? $253 to $293. All right. Good starting point. Yeah, if I put some upgrades into that, that's going to be fucking buck wild. Still outbeaten by the Mace Maximus, though. The Mace Maximus I still can't use. It's okay, Bosco. I'm almost done. I know you want to play. He is not having it. Okay, how how do I get down into the arena from here? Can I just, Yeah, here we go. Alright. Wait, this is the champion? It's a worm! Your champion's a worm? Defeat the arena champion and claim his gilded skull. It's a worm! Oh, that's a bunch of bullshit. It went straight from being like... Alright, it doesn't change the fact that that is still a worm. It grabs some other stuff onto it, but it is still, at its heart, a worm. Out. Well, sound is the sound on the video game all right? It seems like it was kind of. Yep. Okay. Are we done? Are you done? Oh, he is not happy. Bosco wants playtime now. Ah, shit. Oh, the boy is distracting me. I wish there was a bit more like... Oh, ow. Didn't realize it could hit me on the way down. I would like if there was a bit more interaction during this bit, because this is a little bit boring. Just, it does a very predictable, easy-to-avoid attack. Alright. Come on. No. Alright, fine. Yeah, okay. Worm vanquished. I did it. Golden Skull. Alright, here's my victory loot box. Chaos Fang! These scythes bear distinctive markings of the four horsemen. Known as the Chaos Fangs, the scythes reap a heavy toll amongst any enemies foolish enough to challenge death. In many ways, the Chaos Fangs resemble the weapon of the Horseman War, the infamously deadly Chaos Eater. Watch that these not be nearly as good as what I've already got. What did I say? Let's see, Nope, they can't be upgraded. Level 15. And it's just like, wow. Massive, massive downgrade. Alright. Now that I have the funny skull, that's that's a 3-hour stream. I'm going to go ahead and call it there because Bosco is demanding my attention. You are so needy, you tiny boy. What? All right, I hear you. Thanks for joining me, everyone. I'm going to be playing some more King of the Castle on Saturday. Bosco, why is it that when I'm addressing you, you quiet down? But when I turn to talk to the people in the chat, then you start piping up and trying to get my attention again. Yeah, Saturday at 2 p.m. Pacific, I'm going to be playing some King of the Castle. And then next Tuesday, probably maybe Thursday as well, I'm going to be playing the new patch content in FF14. See you all then. Thank you for joining me and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye, everybody. Save that game. Bye-bye.